magicians, we've got comedians, we've got poetry, everything. They always have to work really hard to get people to come to events, especially singles events, you know. They always have to come up with kitschy names to entice people to come. So, you know, they have like, always revolving around the holiday schedule, so they have like hookah and masuka, and latkes and vodka. And before you know it, we're going to have Neila and tequila. A night of regret. No, but it's kind of an amazing turnout. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to do my best tonight. I am actually suffering from a concussion because I don't believe in being aware of my surroundings. So, yeah, and I always, you know, I kind of always wish that I had, like, good stories for my injuries. You know, some people are like, I was snowboarding down the mountain, or like, I was wrestling a bear. But, like, I opened a door into my face. To be fair, my face was in the way. So, you know, and I feel like it's like a very classic Nevi Jewish thing. We don't have cool battle scar stories. We have like, I moved too fast. I moved too slow. I moved in a way that surprised the rest of my body. And that's what we got. And that's why we have a lot of, you know, scars, usually emotional type things that happen to us in our childhood by our overbearing mothers. Yeah, so I don't know if this is really billed as a single. So do we clap if you're single? Withering claps if you're single. I feel you. I may have gotten married, but I did my time. I did my time. I have a friend who is a social worker and a psychologist, and she has a great metaphor for dating. She compares it to baggage claim. Now, hear me out, all right? So everybody has to wait for their baggage, and some people get their bags right away. Yay for them. And some people have to wait a lot longer for their bag to come. Sometimes you see a bag, you're like, oh my God, that's my bag. And you go and you reach for it, and then you're like, oh my God, that's not my bag. And sometimes it feels like the same bags are going around. I used to feel that way. I'm like, I feel like I see the same people, and then like, I'm one of the people. I'm one of those people. Sometimes your bag is in China. A lot of Jewish men seem to think so. Sometimes your bag never really made it onto the plane because United didn't bother to pack it. And you have to go back to the beginning of your journey to find what it was that you were looking for. But at the end of the day, we all have our baggage. Yeah, and so I found my bag after 12 years of searching. It was a long time in the airport.
Sorry.
And even though I made it out, I crawled through the cesspool of singledom and I made it to the other side. You know, sometimes I feel like it's just like exchanging war stories and numb. You know, when I think back. I made it out, but I will never forget. Because I always resented my married friends who are like, had total amnesia from the experience. They'd be like, what, like it's hard? It's difficult to find somebody? No. I remember. And sometimes it feels, you go back to that and you're like, oh yeah, I remember what it was like. It was a hot summer paint night. My lips were parched. The canvas was dry. And they rationed the bartender on Moscato Dust. We only got to have one glass. We had to socialize while sober. It was a nightmare. And then, you know, I remember another time, and there's always a hot night. Something about being single makes you very sweaty. I took a van with all my gear, all my baggage, physical and emotional, in an unair-conditioned, sketchy van to what they called a retreat center. We had to walk 20 yards to the dining hall. Felt like 20 miles. And then I got there, and they had run out of sushi. And it was a disastrous situation. And sometimes, now that I've made it out, I remember all the awkward conversations, all the annoyingness, all the, so yeah, at the ends of your conversations. And I imagine Morgan Freeman kind of doing in the movie montage of my life. And it's like, Jessica crawled her way to freedom through 12 years of uncomfortable awkwardness I can't even imagine. All right, any Shawshank Redemption fans? It's funny because I feel like it was my freedom, but actually a lot of married people I've spoken to compare it to prison, so we'll see. I'm still getting the lay of the land. So a lot of, I don't know, some of you, has anyone watched Soon by You? Yeah. Here's a little fun fact. The Soon by Yous never go away. I got married and I was at a kiddush and I had eaten just a little bit too much chillin', and I put my hand on my belly to nurse the imploding bloating that was happening. And the woman came over to me, she's like, "Ah, Soon by You." And then I'm like, no, it's not that. And then, people have noticed that I haven't been drinking alcohol because of the concussion. And they're like, "Oh, Soon by You." And I'm like, no,